Okay, let's begin. So this practice is going to be a little grounding practice, or hopefully a little grounding practice. So to begin, I want you to come to your mat seated with your sit bones connected to the earth. And you can bring your shoulders in line with your hips, ears in line with the shoulders, crown of the head reaches high towards the sky. And collectively, let's take a nice full inhale in through the nose. Slow, steady exhale. Full inhale in. Slow, steady exhale. One more full inhale in through the nose. And exhale. Now, you can stay seated here, okay? But if you feel like you need to extend the legs long in front of you, or maybe come into a butterfly pose, that's fine. If you choose to do that, keep the legs engaged with the earth. The sit bones are still connected. And then slowly and carefully come up nice and tall. And with this inhale, I want you to see if you can sit up a little taller, no matter how you've chosen to take your legs. And as you exhale, send the energy back down into the earth and reach the crown of the head up towards the sky. Take your full inhale in. And this time, see if you can engage the legs to connect in deeper with the earth as the crown reaches up high towards the sky on the exhale. Sitting up a little taller. And then let's just take a few more cycles of breath at your own pace. So take them at your own pace, just fully inhaling in, grounding down as you exhale. Full inhale in. Grounding exhale. One more full inhale in. And as you exhale, tip the chin to the chest. Inhale, slowly look up high towards the sky. Exhale, tip down. Inhale, come on up, look up. Exhale, look down. And then slowly, as you inhale, make a circle. So slowly bring your gaze up, over and down. And it doesn't matter what direction you go. Just a few more rotations. Inhaling up, exhaling over and down. Maybe take two more. One more. And then as your chin comes back to the center of the chest, slowly, maybe take a breath, but reverse the direction. This is great because you may be noticing some restrictions in your range of motion, but it's also helping get movement going in the smaller joints of the neck. Maybe take about 2 more rotations. And then find yourself coming back into center. And then if you haven't already, extend the legs long, about hip distance apart in front of you. Feel your heels engage. Toes reach up high towards the sky. And place the fingertips next to your hips, or if you want to place the palms down, that's fine. So you feel this grounding connection. And then the same thing here. I want you to come back, slowly inhale. And then as you exhale, feel anything that's connecting with the ground, exhale down, but keep your straight spine, keep your legs long. So full inhale in. And exhale, connect with the earth. One more full inhale in here. Exhale, connect. Keep the legs connected to your mat as you reach the arms up high. Take another breath here, and you can move the shoulder blades around a little bit. Reach the fingertips up high. Take your full inhale. And as you exhale, hinge forward. And if this is too intense on the back body, keep the heels engaged into the earth and bend the knees and slide the heels in, just to give some ease to the length. Sometimes the length can be a bit much. So be gentle. And then wherever you land in the seated forward fold, drop the head. Take your full inhale in. Connect with the earth as you exhale. Full inhale in. Connect with the earth. One more breath here. And release. Now, as you inhale, slowly bring yourself up, seated nice and tall. Beautiful. Okay, take your right foot out to about 2 o'clock, out to the side, and then invite the left foot to touch the right thigh. And then I want you, some of us, our left knee is going to be up a little higher. Some of us, it can be a little lower, but I want you to feel now everything that's touching the earth. Take your full inhale in. And then as you exhale, rotate over the right leg. Stay up high here. Inhale. And then as you exhale, hinge forward. And I want you to stay here for 3 cycles of breath. You're taking your full inhale in, and as you exhale, you feel the connection with the torso, with the legs onto the ground. 2 more breaths. Last big breath. Staying hinged over your right leg. Right arm stays to the outside of the right leg. Reach the left arm up and over, slowly spiraling the torso to the left side. Now, you may be able to touch your toes with your left hand. And that's fine, or it might feel good to leave the arm up high to the sky, but guide the torso up best as can be. Big breaths here. And remember, as you exhale, you're grounding but not collapsing into the ground. One more big breath. And then place the left hand to the inside of the right leg and then walk both hands to the inside of the right leg and then come down towards the center. 2 breaths here. Just warming up the back body. And then as you inhale, carefully bring yourself back up, seated nice and tall. All right, now I want you to slowly bring both feet together. So you're in the butterfly pose, and it's just for a breath or two. Maybe you feel the difference between left and right. And then guide the left foot to about 10 o'clock. You might be closer to 11, but somewhere around there on your clock. Right foot is touching and engaging with the left leg best as can be. Right knee might be up a little bit, but I just want you to notice what's touching and connecting on the earth. Reach the arms up high again. Full inhale. And then rotate over the left leg as you exhale. Reach up high. Fold over your left leg, where you stay for 3 cycles of breath. Your fingertips can connect or with the ground, or maybe they're touching your leg. 2 more breaths. And then reaching your right arm up high to the sky. You can reach for the left toes, or you can keep the right arm up high and slowly rotate the torso up towards the sky. 3 big breaths here. And with each exhale, breathe into the ground, ground down. 1 more breath. And then slowly bring the right hand down, left hand to the inside of the left leg, and then walk yourself down the center. Stay for a breath or 2. And then carefully walk yourself up nice and tall. Bring both feet together again, giving yourself an assessment. Awesome. Okay, come onto hands and knees into a tabletop pose. So the knees will be underneath the hips and the hands are underneath the shoulders. And it might feel good just to rock back and forth, maybe go from side to side and just kind of find some movement before you connect. All right. When you're ready, find your cow pose by dropping the belly, looking on up, squeezing the scapulas together, toes connected to the earth. Looking up, and then as you exhale, finding your cat pose. Tops of the feet connect, belly button into the spine, spread the scapulas away. Find your cow on the inhale. Cat on the exhale. Cow on the inhale. Cat on the exhale. Maybe one more time. Cow on your inhale. Cat on the exhale. And then I want you to bring the right leg behind you, right toes connect into the earth, and then rock back and forth here. So you're pushing out through the right heel and then moving forward. And as you're doing this, you're shaking it up a little bit, so keep your balance on the left leg. And then find some stillness where you're connected into the earth, but still pushing out through the right heel. And then slide the right toes to the outside of the left leg. All right, take a full inhale here. And as you exhale, peek over your left shoulder and say hi to your right toes. Inhale, come into your center. Exhale, peek over to your right toes, but keep grounding into the earth. Inhale, come into your center. Last time. And then come into the center. And then slide the right knee back underneath the right hip. And then turn the fingers to the sides of your mat. So the right fingers will go towards the right side. The left fingers will go towards the left side. The heels of the hands are facing each other in the middle. And then slowly make some rotation. And it doesn't matter what side. We're doing a little extra work on the wrist. So this is just a nice gentle stretch. And then reverse the direction. And then come back into center and turn the fingers towards the knees. And gently rock the heels or the hips back. Gently. And then you might want to go back a little bit more. And then carefully rotate your fingers back forward, connecting back onto the earth. Readjust anything that may shifted. And then extend the left leg long behind you. Same thing here, rock forwards and backwards. Getting some movement going. Then eventually find some stillness where you're really pushing through the left heel, crown of the head reaches forward. And then sliding the left toes to the outside of the right foot. Take your full inhale here. Take a peek over the right shoulder towards your left toes. Inhale, draws you back into center. Exhale, looking over the right shoulder towards your left toe. Inhale, come into center. One last time, exhale, taking a peek over the left toes. And then draw yourself back into center. Slowly and carefully bring the left knee underneath the left hip. Bring the big toes together. Hips come back into your child's pose. And you can reach the fingers forward if you would like, or reach the arms back. But whatever you choose, have your hands connect with the earth. Maybe you feel the forehead touch. Gently rock from side to side. One more big breath here. And then ease yourself forward into a tabletop pose. Tuck under the toes and find your first downward dog of the practice. And if in the beginning you noticed your backside or the hamstrings were tight, come up onto the toes, keep the heels lifted, bend the knees, press up, giving some ease, and then guide the heels down. One more big breath. into your plank pose. And then lower the knees, the chin, the chest, coming down. Okay. From here, slowly peel the chin and the chest up, finding a cobra or maybe even a puppy pose. Exhale, lower. Okay, same thing here. As you inhale, peel the chin and chest up. And then I want you to ground the body back into the mat. Exhale. A few more times. Inhale, slowly lifting the chin and the chest. Exhale, connect. 2 more times. Inhale, slowly lift up. Connect as you exhale. 1 more time, slowly. Lower. And then push yourself up into a plank pose or tabletop, and then downward dog. And then reach the right leg high to the sky behind you, 3-legged downward dog. Slowly step the right foot through to the hands, finding your high runner's lunge. Crown of the head reaches forward. All right, I want you to stay here in your high runner's lunge. And remember when you rock back and forth with the left toe engaged, you can do the same thing here, but gently, okay? If you feel like you're losing your connection with the earth, find some stillness. And then carefully guide your left knee down. All right, come up onto fingertips. Crown of the head reaches up high. And then carefully take the right knee forward. It's not going to look like a big movement, but carefully. Feel all points of your right foot connect, the inside, the outside, the ball, the heel, the toes. And then slowly straighten the right leg. Right toes lift up high to the sky. You practice this in the forward fold. Bum comes towards the left heel. And then fold forward. Crown of the head reaches up high towards the sky. And then carefully come back into your low lunge. Lift the left knee so you're back in your high runner's lunge. And then connect the hands into the earth and step the right foot back into your plank pose. And then you have the choice to come back into a downward dog or take it through your flow by dropping the knees, the chin, the chest, and then coming into your back bend, pushing back into your downward dog, where you'll stay for 3 breaths. 2 more breaths. Last breath. And then reach the left leg high, 3-legged dog. Invite the left foot through to the hands, pushing out through the right heel. Gently rock back and forth. Small movements. And then find your grounding stillness. Lower the left knee down. Come onto fingertips. Feel the the right knee down. Feel the left foot connect, the right foot connect. So now you're in your low lunge. And then carefully guide the left knee towards the top of the mat. 1 more breath. And then slowly Guide the bum towards the right heel as you straighten the left leg. Left heel connects, left toes come up high. And then fold over your left leg. One more breath. Come into your low lunge. Tuck under the right toes, lift the right knee. Press the hands into the mat as you take the left foot back. Once again, you can come into your downward dog or take it through your flow by dropping the knees, the chin, the chest, finding your back bend. And then downward dog. 3 cycles of breath. One more breath. And then guide your right leg high. Step your right foot through to your hands, high runner's lunge. Guide the left heel down. Okay, come up onto fingertips here, where you stay for a breath. Inhale, growing nice and long. And then exhale, try to push the energy into the earth with whatever's connecting with your mat, like the feet and the fingertips. One more breath. Inhale, reach the arms up. All right, same concept here. Full inhale. Connect and ground on the exhale. One more full breath here. And then I want you to open up to your warrior two. So first rotate the torso and then maybe walk the left heel back, arms come out to a T. Reach the fingertips away from each other. And then when you feel good, take the gaze out over the right fingertips. All right, inhale and ground. Flip the right palm up. Take the left hand to the back of the left thigh. And naturally, I'm pulling myself up, but slowly guide the right hand up. So you're looking at the right fingertips. And then I want you to roll the chin along the chest. So you're looking at your left foot. And then try to reach your right arm across without bringing the shoulders to the ears. One more breath. And then come back up into your warrior two. So that could be making the full rotation back or slowly rotating along the chest. And then cartwheel the arms down, frame the right foot, spin the left heel up, press the left foot or right foot back to meet the left, plank pose, push back into downward dog or take it through your flow. Meeting in downward dog. Three cycles of breath here. 2, 1. All right, from here, reach the left leg high. Step the left foot through to the hands, high runner's lunge here. Spin your right heel down, come up on the fingertips, and you stay here for 2 cycles of breath. You feel the connection. You don't let that, you don't allow yourself to collapse into the earth. One more breath. And then as you take your full inhale, reach the arms up high. Stay here. Get comfortable. One more breath. And then open up to your warrior two by turning the torso out to the right side of the mat. Arms stay out to a T. And when you feel good, gently take the gaze out over the left fingers. Stay strong here. Feel the fingers reach away from each other. Flip the left palm up, right hand comes to the back of the right thigh. And then guide the left fingertips up. Roll the chin along the chest. Peeking at the lateral side of your right foot. And then slowly reach. One more breath. And then you can rotate the chin along the chest. Looking back up at the left fingertips, coming back into your warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down, framing the left foot. Left foot meets right foot, plank pose. Come into your downward dog or slowly take it through your flow. Meeting in downward dog for the next 3 cycles of breath. 2. Last breath. Reach your right leg high. Step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Great. Spin your left heel down. And they don't need to line up because they're not going to line up because you have abduction of the thighs right now. All right. Left hand comes underneath your face, so it's more in the center of the mat. Bring the right arm out to a T. And then you can come up onto left fingertips if you would like. You can stay on the palm as long as you don't dump, but then guide your right hand up. Yeah, nice twist here. Keep the bend strong in your right knee. And then, for fun, push out through the left side of the leg just to keep everything engaged. And then as you exhale, thread the right arm underneath the right thigh, look over the left shoulder. So it's a little bit opposite of what you did earlier. Reach the right arm up high, maybe come back a little bit. And then exhale, come underneath the right thigh. One more time, right arm comes up high. And then underneath the right thigh. And then bring the right arm out to a T. Right hand comes to the inside of the right foot. And then slowly straighten the right leg. Feel the feet still connect into the earth. Spine is nice and long. One more breath. And then carefully bend back into your right knee, spin the left heel up, you're still wide. Drop the left knee down. Okay. Stay here, or if you would like, you can come onto forearms for your lizard pose. Same thing here. Whatever you choose to connect onto your mat, as you inhale, see if you can give yourself some length. And as you exhale, see if you can keep the connection. Two more breaths. Last breath. And then make your way so you're back onto palms or fingertips. Tuck under the left toes, lift the left knee. And then meet with the right foot and the left foot in your plank pose. Take it back into a downward dog or through your flow. And we meet in the downward dog for 3 collective cycles of breath. 2, 1. All right, left leg comes high. Left foot steps to the outside of the left hand. Spin your right heel down, right foot down. Come up onto palms or fingertips. Right hand comes underneath your face. You can stay on the palm as long as you don't dump. And then left arm comes out to a T. Feel the left fingertips reach away from the shoulder. All right. Inhale, reach the left arm up high. Exhale, thread the left arm underneath the left thigh. Look out over the right shoulder. Inhale, reach up high. Maybe spiral open a little bit more. And then come underneath the left shoulder. One more time, reach up high. And underneath the left shoulder. And then carefully, left arm comes out to a T. Both hands come to the inside of the left foot and then guide the left leg straight. So you're in the pseudo or very wide gate pyramid pose. Keep the length in the back strong. Full inhale. Ground your exhale. One more breath. And then find yourself back in this wide-legged lunge. So bend back into the left knee, spin the right heel up, drop the right knee down. And then it's your choice to stay onto palms or come down onto forearms into your lizard pose. Three more breaths. Really feel the exhale connect. Two, one. And then we'll meet with our palms or our fingertips connected onto the earth. Tuck under the right toes, lift the right knee. Left foot meets right foot, plank pose. Downward dog or take it through your flow. And then push back into your downward dog. Two more breaths. Last breath. And then carefully walk the feet to the back of the hands, finding a forward fold. Come onto the heels, lift the toes, and then place the hands underneath the feet. So the back of the hands will touch the mat. The palm and the feet will connect. You can find a gentle halfway lift and a fold. One more breath. And then palms connect. Knees bend. And then slowly bring yourself up nice and tall. Arms can come up overhead. And then down to the side in your mountain pose. All right, let's keep working with the lateral line of the body and grounding down. Reach the arms up high. Fold forward. Find a halfway lift. And then fold. Reach the arms up high. And then can you cross the right foot over the left? And then take a hold of the left wrist with the right hand. And then side bend over to the right. And then reach up and switch grips of the wrist. And side bend over to the left, but keeping the feet engaged. All right, let's try that one more time on both sides. Inhale up. Ground and exhale. Inhale up. Ground and exhale. Arms come up high. Uncross the feet. Fold. Exhale. Halfway lift. Fold. Reach your arms up high. This time cross the left foot over the right. Take a hold of the right wrist with the left hand. Lift and side bend to the left. Lift and side bend to the right. One more time. Inhale up. Ground. Inhale up. And ground to the other side. Inhale, both arms up. Uncross the feet. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Fold. And then reach your strong arms up high to the sky. And then down to the side. Stay here. Just feel the work you've done. All right, reach your arms up high. Fold forward. And then bend the knees. Keep bending the knees until maybe you feel the torso touch the thighs, the palms connect. Stay for a breath. And then exhale a little bit lower. Stay for a breath. And then exhale. Meet with the bum connected onto the mat. Feet flat, knees up, hug the knees into the chest. Maybe it feels good just to roll the neck here. A little bit. Going from side to side, but feel the feet plant. All right, from here, lower down one vertebra at a time. Keeping your feet flat and your knees up for stability. Arms can come down to the side so you have some space between the ears and the shoulder. Palms up. Bring your right arm out to a T and then take your gaze out over your left shoulder. And see how close maybe your left ear or your left cheek can connect to the mat. Feel anything that's touching the earth right now. Ground as you exhale. One more breath. Take your gaze back into center. Bring the right arm down. And then take the left arm out to a T. Reach the left fingertips away from each other. And then take the gaze out over the right shoulder. Once again, as you exhale, ground and connect with anything touching the mat. One more breath. And then bring the gaze back in the center. The left arm comes down to the side. Feet are flat. Maybe walk the feet in a little bit closer to the bum if you would like, so you can feel the fingertips graze the heel. All right, feet are flat, okay, for this part. I know I've said that a couple of times, but trust me here. Take your full inhale. And as you exhale, allow the knees to fall over towards the right. And they may touch the earth. Inhale, bring the feet flat, the knees up. Exhale over to the left. It may touch the earth. And then inhale up. Head over to the right. Inhale up. Send the knees over to the left. One more time on both sides, being gentle with the movement. Inhale up. To the right as you exhale. One more time, inhale up. To the left. Inhale up and stay as you exhale. All right. From here, lift the feet. Maybe the shins are parallel to the earth. Maybe they're not, but just lift the feet. So you're bringing the knees in just a little bit. You're not hugging the knees into the chest. It's maybe like a third of the way in. All right. Take your full inhale. And as you exhale, send the legs over to the right, but let them hover. Stay for a breath. And inhale, come on up. Exhale over to the left and hover. All right, go side to side at the pace of your breath, leaving the knees about this distance. So inhale up, exhale over to the right and hover. Inhale up, exhale over to the left and hover. Inhale, over to the right. One more time, over to the left. And then bring the knees up, let them hover. Bring the knees into the chest, give them a squeeze. Maybe rock from side to side. All right, from here, plant the left foot onto the earth. Keep your right knee hugged in. And then cross the right ankle over the left knee. Stay here. And then hug your left knee into your chest. All right. Pressing out through the right heel and the left heel. Inhale your left leg high. Stay. And then slowly bring the legs in a little bit closer. You might be feeling this in the left hamstring or in the right glute. And then come back with the left knee parallel. Send the left leg high. And then bring the legs in closer. One more time. So left shin is parallel. You're in this traditional reclined pigeon. And then you extend the left leg high. And then you bring the legs in closer. And then go ahead, come back into a figure four, release the hands, left foot connects, right foot is flat. Hug the left knee into your chest. Cross the left ankle over the right knee. Hug the legs in, hug the right knee in, pushing out through the heels. This first round, it's nice and slow. We stay for a breath or two. Then extend the left leg high. And then bring the legs in a little bit closer. And then the right shin is parallel. The right leg is high in your reclined pigeon, hamstring stretch. And then bring the legs in closer. One more time. Right shin is parallel. Right leg is high. The legs come in close. And then slowly release the hands. Feel the right foot connect onto the mat. Hug the left knee into the chest. Invite the right knee in. And if you want, you can wave or just take the legs from side to side. And then slowly take a hold of the bottoms of the feet, finding your happy baby pose. And you can extend one leg long, bringing the opposite knee in, switching sides. Going back and forth. And then find a stillness in the happy baby. All right, take your full inhale here. And as you exhale, connect with the earth. Feel the back body really root in. Maybe you even feel parts of the skull connect here. Taking some deep cycles of breath. And on this next exhale, just take inventory of how much of your body you can feel connect into the mat. Okay, then bring the knees into the chest, hug the knees. Stay here, take your full inhale. And then just notice if new parts of your back have connected. And then extend your left leg long, keeping your right knee hugged in. Take your full inhale. Feel what now has connected onto the mat. And then extend your right leg long. And now you should feel a little bit of a shift in the hips now that both legs are long. And I want you to reach the arms up overhead, palms up. Reach, reach, reach the full body. And then I want you to find some stillness with the legs long, the arms up overhead. Just inhale in here. Note what's connecting. One more breath. As you inhale, reach the right toes and the right fingertips away. So it's like you're strengthening and lengthening the right side of the body. Slowly release. Okay, switch sides. So reach the left fingertips and the left toes away. And release. Then reach the fingertips and the toes away. Bring the arms down to the side as you release. Palms up or down. Take your full inhale in here. Note what part of the backside or the posterior part of the body is connecting onto the mat and onto the earth? Full inhale here. Grounding exhale. Full inhale in through the nose. Grounding exhale. Full inhale. Grounding exhale. And just begin to inhale and exhale. Know that I'm minding the time and I'll call you back. Just take a few more cycles of breath, feeling this connection. Knowing that slowly and eventually you're changing this connection, but that you can always root and ground down. On your next inhale, reach the arms up overhead. And let the arms connect back into the ground or the earth. Then using your right arm as a pillow, come onto the right side of the body. Same thing here. Inhale in, ground and connect. And then there's no rush, but I want you to place the left fingertips in front of you. And then slowly and carefully use those fingertips to push you and the right side of your body up. And then come into a nice seated pose, sitting up nice and tall. You can let your fingertips connect with the earth just for a few cycles of breath. All I want you to do is return back to the breath that you set at the beginning of your practice, fully inhaling in. Slow, steady exhale. And then reach the arms up high to the sky, bring the palms together. And then your prayer hands to heart center, thumbs touch the sternum. Try to let the fingertips or the fingers touch each other. Give yourself a soft bow. I honor this place inside of me in which the entire universe dwells. It is a place of trust. It is a place of love. And it is a place of peace. And when I am in this place in me and you are in this place in you, together we are one. Namaste.